subject to discuss and why. Mine is Africa. When you think of that, what do you think of? When you think of Africa, what comes to your mind? Anybody?
Elephants.
Elephants. Safari.
Pyramids.
Pyramids. Anybody else?
Grass huts.
Grass huts. When you think about the Africans themselves, what comes to your mind? The people of Africa. Poverty, AIDS. Third world hunger. All common things to our mind. A lot of times we go on at night, we're flipping through our channels and everything else. We see a lot of stuff on World Reach and Compassion International, a lot of things that are there. And a lot of times one of the things where we flip through real quick and keep on going because it's not something that we want to see. But the reality is there really is a need. And the neat part about it is each one of us can make an impact. And a lot of times, my family and I, we go about every 2 years. And a lot of times the thing we get asked the most is, well, why would you go? What can you do there? And it's amazing the difference that one person can make. And it's a matter of, can you hug a child? Can you talk to a stranger? Can you walk down the street and again just talk to somebody? And again, can you take a little bit of what you have on this side and take it across? And to spend time with them and just trying to love on them. One of the neat stories that I'll share is again canoeing through a swamp for about 20 minutes. And it's one of the things where you realize where you are. You're canoeing through a swamp in Africa, and so things are kind of going through your mind. Is there anacondas? Is there snakes? Is there an elephant, a lion come out at me any minute? But you walk back to the island, and all of a sudden people start to bow before you, and kids start to run from you. And what happened is we walked back to the island. I went back, had to go back to the very back to where the chief is. And you have to ask the chief, is okay to be on his island? And then once he says yes, then you're allowed to talk to his folks. What we came to find out was we were the first white people that had ever seen before. And it's such a shocking story to me because it's one of those things where that was in 2002. So to imagine yourself being the first white folks these people had ever seen before, and imagine themselves seeing themselves in the mirror or in a camera for the very, very first time because they've never seen a mirror before at all. And again, you talk about the poverty, you talk about the AIDS and those kind of things. These are things that we can actually impact. These are things we actually can change. But most of the time we view it from a continent. You can't change Africa, and that's a big thing to do. But you can change and you can impact one life at a time through things like compassion, through things like World Vision, through things that, again, you'll see on TV at night. So my challenge to you is, at night, you can go through it. Just take a second, pause, and think. Thank you.